Almost shifting. We got pizza, moving boxes, or else checkers beats us. Life is rough here in the depths of space. If shit set comes a knocking, we shoot them in the face. Gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, hail Cargonia, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo. Alright, I got another verse. I hear a boy coming right in my instance, and it just asks me why I blew them all away. But I feel so great now with sovereign Cargonia. Every round we stand our ground. Gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo. Hail Cargonia, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo. Hail Cargonia, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo.
Get back to work.
Ladies and gentlemen, heresy was afoot. It thought that it could hide, but it could not. For we are here to burn the impure with the light and the fire of his imperial majesty. I'm sorry if that was peaking for you all. I just felt that that was oddly needed. Also, in light of everything and the fact that it is my 10 p.m. right now, I am going to get some alcohol. Tillamore Dew will do. I'm also going to be responsible and get some water as well. Sancha. In the grim darkness of the 22nd millennium. Wait, no, 21st millennium. In the grim darkness of the 21st millennium, computers are fucking idiots. I don't know my years. Okay? I do not know my years. Anyway, I am so glad that the save is safe. Because I had the local save not being able to sync to the cloud save. And I went into app data to try and find my local save, and they weren't there, which is wild because I have hidden files being able to be shown. Oh my fucking god, I am so glad that this save exists. Anyway, let's go to Kiva fucking Gamma. Alright, I need to take Henrix. Abelard, cut off his balls. You know, I'm sorry, Jay. You just came in too late, you know? Idra's been replaced by Hendra and Cassia, and it's just, I'm never going to take Argenta out. Cassia is just hilarious. Pascal is funny, and Abelard cuts people's balls off. Anyway, I think I need to know what to do with Henrix, the build. Yes, Arch Militant, because he's fucking weird. Let me see. Hey, Cocainium Rob, you were talking with me. Why have you not joined up? Because you are AFK? Probably. And or asleep, and or doing other things. Zip zap zoop doop boop boop. We're in a manufactorum. Oh yay! We're gonna deal with lots of fun. Why are there spikes on those chains? Look, I know what the song says, but those are big spikes. No solemn ceremony, no personal meeting with the Magi. I fear we are too late and won't be dealing with clandestine heretics after all. Binaric areas of alarm stream out of his Vox synthesizers in their neurotic broken rhythm, call to arms and a warning of danger. Okay. What is your mission? Investigation and track down traces of the final dawn. I'm good, Digi. I believe I can discard that plan for now. Scrap code. Zip zap zip. How to proceed. Wait, no. Or less opportunity to try to determine what cult is doing on industrial world. Blah 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 blah. Start with let's look around and try and find the rival rogue trader. Done it. Elicit the usual fuss. To speak plainly, I would not count on a warm welcome at this rate. Better keep your weapon. Let's go. Alrighty. Go away. Hi, Henrix. Let's level you up. Okay. So, AP increase and agility. Why agility? I don't know. Let's take flash fire, because that's what that is saying. Cost of wildfire. The fuck is wildfire? Oh, this. Ah. Okay. And flash fire. Yes, okay. And this is agility. Not quite sure why you need agility, but I'm following This is like the guide that I'm following. This is the only thing that I'm following. Everything else is my own poor decisions.
Operation successful.
Yes, yes, indeed. Hello, Night Owl. How are you doing? Servitors appear as if they are performing an elaborate and confusing dance. Observe. First inspection includes servitors designed for precision work. Augments. Avoid its touch. Find the source of the repeating clicks. A mutation in a servitor? Tech priests usually reject the use of flawed soft tissue. Success! Follow your default programming. Yay! Mr. Night Owl, if you are interested in whatever...
Your mind is swathed in blue-grey smoke, Master Van Calox. A heavy
Where
colour
the
for
son
heavy
of a...
thoughts, I presume?
You are a dangerous person, Lady Orcelio. For all navigators are, but your abilities place you in a special category.
Rogue Trader disappeared from my computer. There was some heresy. Alright, what does this cogitator say? View the log. Study, first log. Praise be the Messiah, whose might and power transforms dead metal to manifest the holy visions of the machine god. Yes, Rogue Trader disappeared from my computer, so you can see all of that heresy that I talked about in chat up above. It just fucking disappeared from my computer completely. And I have no idea why. Luckily, my save was okay, and I didn't have to rebuild. New protocols received from the synod of the Great Fabricator Censor. Yes, it was heresy. Have been executed despite those who stuttered at the thought of changing the standard procedure. Embolden your hearts, those whose inner weakness breeds errors in personal calculations. For the Fabricator Censors, the conduct of higher will and the wisest mind. What does it say today? The Supreme Assembly unsealed the vaults of the sacred designs and committed those deemed redundant or heretical to purifying disposal. Today, dozens of sacred standard procedures were lost, to be replaced by new ones, which the Fabricator Censor will deliver to those who demonstrate the great devotion to serving the truth, but all banks contain no notion of truth. Could there have been, may the all-knowing one, the gracious keeper, forgive me, an error in the Fabricator Censor's calculations? And he meant to say, serving the quest for knowledge. Let us save. View the log. Yay! Instrumental terminals have been replaced, and the material delivery systems are being prepared for divine transformation. Execution of new procedures have been delayed, for there are some in our ranks who doubt the words of the Fabricator Censor and his votaries. Also, truth is what the cult was saying on that one fucked planet. There were some who are not susceptible to the enhancement protocols that carries out our tech comrades, the Enlightenment. Inaction is death, and I must be returning to the great work. Praise be to the truth that will reveal the path to the knowledge shrouded in darkness. Step away. Alrighty. Save the game. Ancient but wholly typical console. Intended for use by people not trained in the mysteries of ministering to machine spirits. The cogitators silent. View the log. Data crypts. Millions of strange. Step away. Okay. Are they just following me? They are just following me. Dull HUDs. Massive cogwheel constantly drives costly gear system, lost in the haze.
Victory awaits!
Hello? Hello, friend. Identification. Request denied. Yeah, the lumps protruding. Examine. Black border necrosis spreads around the tech precinct. His body's rejecting the true flesh. A moment later, you recognize it. Rotten meat. Fidelo, heir of House von Valancius, rogue traitor. What is protocol? A sacred decree. I will not be doing anything. Well!
Submit, and you'll die quickly.
Magos. Oh no. I got friends! So you're gonna go there. Hey, buddy, let's put you here. Argenta, you are going to go there. Hacky. Go there. You. There. Henrik's. There. No. There. Alrighty. I want you to... That's not nearly as effective as removing that chaff, which is unfortunate. I want you to reveal the light to Abelard. Then I want you to voice of command him.
To being ordered around.
And then tell him to bring it down.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Indeed. It will be done.
Yeet! Uh-oh. What do you do? Volatile self-destruct. Dead man switch. On their next, I may have made a mistake.
If I may.
Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it. I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. Faith without deeds is worthless. Use my emphasis.
Do worse, but not by much.
I'll do it.
Okay, so you... okay, so I want you to... Reckless Rush?
Victory
Yes.
is imminent.
You are going to... Taunting Scream... Everybody. They all go after you. You are going to endure. Then I want you to
It will be done. Free hair, sure hair.
Ah, damn it.
Focus, Van Calox. Focus.
I will endure.
Alrighty. Ooh. That's some good alcohol. Alrighty. You are going to linchpin
All
her.
too easy.
Make her serve you.
Nothing I can't do.
What is that? Voice of command.
Suits my purposes. Nothing I can't do.
Doubt is for the weak. Guided by faith. I'll do it.
Alrighty. Alright, so I want you to
But of course, Lord
Bigify.
trouble than it's worth. I won't do that. Not sanctioned to do this.
Okay. Sorry about that, Abby.
Naturally.
Shield of the Emperor.
I won't object to it.
I said attack him.
Let's see to it.
Piece of shit. All right. Pray.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable. Request approved. Running binaric override.
All right.
My vow is to serve.
I should have analyzed it.
Sire knows all, comprehends all. Heavy is the tread of his faithful.
Okay.
Isn't this a job for the serfs? I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Well, this is gonna explode.
Let the cycle be discontinued. Successfully terminated.
Oh, that's not nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Shields me.
Ha ha!
Running binaric override.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. I am a navigator, not a servitor. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Faith without deeds is worthless. Rejoice in battle! The enemies of the Emperor will be undone! injuries will not slow you.
I'll do it.
At your beck and call. Indeed. I will do my duty.
Nice. Punch him.
Already done.
Doubt is for the weak.
Not a problem for me.
High momentum.
Okay, so
I feel the power surging. But of course, Lord Captain. For the throne of glory. Let's see to it. I won't object. But of course, Lord Captain.
My ears are ringing.
I love how this is just a punch fest over there.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable. Request approved. The order is contrary to dogmatic protocols. My vow is to serve. Venerate you, may
Get fucked.
That is foolishness.
value. Request approved.
I have read tomes of military tactics. Isn't this a job for the serfs? If only that were possible. If I may. As duty demands.
There we go. Hooray! Everybody levels up. Okay, so let's go back to the list. All right, let's level up. Inspire. Target gains 5% damage and 5% additional damage for every 10 stacks of tactical advantage the tactician has. Uses half their stacks. If they use a heroic act before my next turn. How do I gain? For every 5? Oh! So I just need to gain fuck tons of momentum. Okay, yes. Okay, I get it. Argenta. All out wildfire. And no heresy. Cassia. Pass unscathed. Point of curiosity. What? I need Notch of Purpose or Zone of Fear? Oh, okay. No, I took something else. Okay, that's just pulling people towards a thing. We're gonna go with Warp Curse because that's funny. Hey, Pascal. Cull the Bold. Deals additional BS damage. Ballistic skill. Target armor will be reduced. Is it below 20%? Dodge is also reduced. Ooh. Abelard. Wildfire. No heresy. Henrix. Hammer of the Emperor. Next time they deal damage is increased by 12. Oh. And then Blade of Lights. Yes. Okay, leveled up. Let's go. Oh, that's my FPS down there.
I won't tolerate weakness.
I didn't realize that. How do I get rid of it? Oh, it's gone. Hello, boys.
A new challenge for me.
Alrighty, what does this cogitator have to say? Oh, it lowers! Yay! Many rejoicings. Push
Stop.
button.
There.
Oh, there's
Emperor
warp.
favors me today.
Oh, there's warp. There's warpy badness.
Follow my lead!
Reload. Oh, that is my FPS. How do I get rid of it? Why is my FPS right there?
It's nothing. Pain cleanses the body.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
I won't go down easy.
The Emperor sets my path. The pain will subside.
House Orselio thanks you.
Administration is a holy task. Be strong. Greater trials lie ahead.
Back into the fray.
Let me tend to your wounds.
I stand in recognition.
You consult the appropriate treaties on Tactica Imperialis and weigh every step. Sometimes, though, you just fire your biggest cannon and save the day.
Let me help.
My frail organics require this.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna study that pattern a bit more. It's too much. Alright, so.
None shall stand in my way.
Christ all fucking mighty. I'm just gonna send one person down. Screw it. Like, that's insane.
We must act.
Oh, they're following me. I'm gonna send Pascal.
Is terminated. Litany of reconnaissance recited. Flesh is weak, yet iron knows no pain.
Lux Mechanic. And Filthy Robes. Portable Inscriber. You have nothing to fear from us. Deus Mechanus, you heard the prayers. Please save me. Tell us who you are and what happened to you. Lux Mechanic, I performed rituals and maintenance. You started going mad. So you started praising the dawn or something other. Corrupted the cogitators. How did you manage to avoid the same fate? I didn't. They performed the same procedure. I felt the touch of the unholy cold. I allowed it to control me, abandoned my sacred post, and followed one of the traitors, serving his will and gathering all the data for his experiments. Before I found a way to throw off the compulsion, it's the horrifying scratch of true flesh. Possession. Reverse. Heretechnical. Jesus Christ. Unholy mass. Rick. Praise the gifts of the Omnisci. I managed to disconnect my external cogitator, which I use for primary data processing. The machine is corrupted. The scrap code is locked inside. Like if anyone tries to look inside, will fall victim to the heretical program. My primitive brain has been marked by corruption. I still see their silhouettes, still hear their interference, sense the malfunctions of my augments, but I still saved from the great sacrifice. Oh, blessed be the workings of the Messiah and his benediction. Mentioned of monsters at some kind of... No. Not those constructs that are melted down in the furnaces and sent to the depths. Some kind of semblance of a cogitator, a nightmarish parody of the sacred machine. I do not know much except the fabricator sensor, so she is special. True abomination. Even standing near it is unbearable. How did your crazed comrades behave? Like the grace of the Messiah left them entirely. Lay servants and units to live in isolated segments under the sacred machine halls. They were locked in after the takeover. Uh-oh. Lex Mechanic gathering data is the purpose of my existence. It's even what they used me for. They used me against my will. Scrapgoat turns everyone into their slaves. Before I rid myself of the cogitator, I was forced alongside them. What do you make of it? I must know more about the final dawn, his mass, the machine as well. I give you corners, but even though I was present for the blasphemous, the details are all captured. By my true flesh, or the augment that was corrupted, I am convinced that if I hadn't fought off that foreign compulsion, I would have been doomed. I swear that no devout tech priest should come into contact with what's in that once sacred device. He twitches. Can the cogitator be disconnected? And even if the very idea of exposing a holy machine to the scrap code wasn't profane, my augments are not university compatible. They cannot be connected to another machine spirit. They were created to interact with the systems of my true flesh, to innervate my compulsor unit and output. Once I am safe, I swear I will immediately and destroy. There's only one way to extract the data stored in the cogitator. What are you talking about? If we connect the cogitator to the augment system, Lex Mechanic will serve as a conduit for transmitting the data. We will learn the details even if they are incomplete, the things he saw and what he heard but is now unable to recall. No, anything that. I'll die. No, it'll be worse than that. I'll succumb to the corruption. I'm begging you, please. I'd rather be burned as a heretic than have the scrap code in my biological cogitator. In failing to offer resistance to the enemy, unit has lost the grace of his machine rank and was recategorized as a resource for the manufactorum. The defilement and torment of said resource, if committed to advance the struggle against the heresy, will not be deemed as an apostasy or malefaction against a living soul. Upon expired, this disposal is recommended. How desperate am I for information? Freehand to feel for the connectors. Oh god, this was bad. Focus points. God, no.
Noli is blessed with multifunctionality. Activating motive force reserves. My knowledge
I'll
has
live
its
another day.
limits.
Look no further. Let's patch you up.
We function as one.
Okay, that was fucked. God damn it.
Victory awaits!
Is it possible to get back up? Ah, yes.
An expected result.
Jesus. Okay.
Never doubt me.
Okay, cool.
Experience. Nothing matters more.
Alrighty, let's keep going. Explore this factory planet. And root out all of this heresy and get it back to making me
Right there.
all of the stuff that I need to grow a bustling empire for the good of the emperor, of course.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Oh, hello. Hello. You, sir, look like you are just bathed in heresy. A massive Magus clad in ritual garb lets out a binary trill and turns to you. Who in the void are you? You dare address me in the vile tongues of savages. Me, the steward of Kiva Gamma, lord of the machine world. Kneel down, pathetic spawn, if you swift disposable. You propose that I, rogue traitor of Von Valancius line, kneel before you? I'm giving you 5 minutes. No, not to beg forgiveness, to speak your last words before I offer you the final confession. You are one of the troglodytes who had once the gall to oppress my comrades and resist my will. A messenger of the barbarian who drank the sacred unguents bestowed upon her through others' toil? Very well, then listen. Your appearance is the perfect opportunity to teach your ilk a lesson. My name is Cubus Delphum. I once held the title of Fabricator Censor of the Kiva Gamma Manufactorum, but I rejected it, along with all the other fetters that hindered my progress. Once my faith was flawed and led naive fools of the cult Mechanicus into the darkness of ignorance. Now I am this world's master and serve the true gods. You tread upon their territory, and you do not number among their legion servants. Therefore, you must be subject to immediate disposal. As the senior functioning member of the priesthood of Mars, I, Magos Explorator Pascal Hanneman, declare this temple to be of the machine gods compromised, and forthwith forbid all service within it. I dethrone the fabricator censor, the ignorant heretic who has betrayed the Omnisci and condemned as anathema any and all standard procedures implemented by him. Let the cycle of this blasphemous operations is put in motion be discontinued. Switches to Binaric and you hear dissonant burgeoning in the depths of his forged cathedral. Some of the giant mechanisms heed his order and go still, while others, obeying these fabricator sensors, will continue their work. Crashes, explosions, and clanging from crumbling metal signify that some dissent among the machines has interrupted the manufacturer's production cycle. You go, Pascal. Hanuman? Liar, you are not him. Demetz Hanuman obeys me. His mind is open to the voices of the void. The scrap code he creates protects my world. And I'll not have you rusted refuse from the misfit caste of explorators call me ignorance. Culprit, Pascal wishes to something. Man just admits it. That statement is false. Your regalia has been revoked. You have been deemed defective and will be eliminated. Initiating heretic search. Designation Dementis Hanneman. I wish to execute this retribution post-haste. What have you done to the governor of Kivigami? The removal of unserviceable artifacts was the first step towards retooling this world. Only my tech comrades that heeded the call of truth that reached into their cogitators and allowed them to pierce the veil of empty dogmas. Poor old Gaprak. 10 years or so back, he told me he felt uneasy in the presence of these tin can comrades. I mean, the esteemed Adeptus Mechanicus. Oh wow, just really tell us how you feel. Where's my pistol? That toaster needs melting. He casually complained about not having been dealt a normal planet. I'll have to honor his memory with a prayer once we finish purging this place. Thankfully, the fabricator censor here did not require any coercion to confess to treason. So you have traded one master for another? I would have expected a censor to be smarter than that. I'll rip out your spinal column and braid it around my staff, you arrogant creature. I usually prefer negotiating to fighting. Fighting destroys property and wastes resources, but in your case, I'm afraid extreme measures must be taken. May be driven by your will to fight, but know this, Kivigama has already been converted. Its lines have been restructured, and its servants have already tasted the fruits of progress. And the crucibles of this manufactorum, torrid liquid metals, will be used to forge vessels for sacred spirits. The adepts are already tirelessly delving deeper into new mysteries that were once buried by false tenets. You serve fake gods. Servants of fake gods are too late. The entire might of this world will soon rise up against the anathema and his slaves. So an open admission of heresy in so few sentences. Sister, how many death sentences would you say his words warrant? I can't answer that, Master Calyx. It is not my duty to measure the guilt of heretics. When the Adeptus Tortus appear before the enemies in the Imperium, it is time to fire, not count. I like her. And now is one of those times. Check your chronometer. 5 minutes have passed. I hereby sentence you to death, and I'll be the one to carry it out. Comrades, purge the Manufactorum of any random variables. I must prepare for the culmination of our great work. That was funny.
A new challenge for me?
that warp site reveals something.
I won't heed your cries of mercy.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. Grace, at least. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Duty prevails.
Yay! Okay,
As
boom.
the Emperor commands, I act.
If I may. Isn't this a job for the serfs? I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Nothing I can't do. Suits my purposes.
Alright.
All too easy.
High momentum.
For Von Valancius. I'm not interested. I took care of this one. It will be done.
Emperor, give me strength.
Victory is imminent. Grey hair, sure hair.
Alrighty. Ow!
Vengeance will be swift.
Ow, that was,
For the throne's glory.
Ow!
Let's see to it. I won't object to it. Let's see to it. But of course, Lord Captain. The Inquisition sends their regards.
Damn, there's a lot of people. Alrighty. I am declaring that you will Reckless
Indeed.
Rush. Endure? Oh. Do I have a guest?
Yeah, rush him right in the butt.
Right in the butt. Ladies and gentlemen,
Right in the butt.
the Rob of Cocainium.
It's Rob right in the butt cocaine. Hi, everybody.
How y'all
I'm here to watch Moida.
There is much murder afoot. This manufactorum has fallen to heresy. And
Yeah, and so you're at the first gangplank, aren't you? Where you have to take on a big squad after you confront the overseer.
Yup.
Yup. I know this fight. This is a good fight.
This is a very fun fight.
It will be done.
This is a good fight.
I've just started this fight.
Good. Good. I'm happy that you are murdering in the name of tech heresy, or vice versa.
Well, no, I am murdering in the name of the Emperor.
I'll do it.
Against tech heresy.
But if the Emperor is the Omnissiah, then all technology is divine.
I mean, you are not wrong, and that is what that is the tenets.
Faith without
They have
I mean, technically
replaced
the tenets
knowledge-
are 0 1 0 0 1 0 1 1 0 2.
All right, Bender.
That's one of my favorite jokes in that show. I think I saw it too. Don't worry, Bender. There's no such thing as two.
doubt is for the weak.
It's not if you kill with kicking, Anti-Diggs. Did
As the
you?
Emperor commands indicated.
Murder can be afoot. It is not always in hand if you kill with your feet. If you're a kickman's.
I'll do it. Strike is a prayer.
You can scrap code me any day, Blackfire.
You see, Jesus, man.
You can splash your scrap code across me. It's okay.
X.
Rated stream.
Emperor.
All right, Pascal. We need to figure out how to get you up here so that you can start preying on people.
You've been Rail, silly goose. Rail said, "Doc, quick, check your inventory. You've been robbed."
Hey, Rail.
Puns.
Puns. Puns everywhere.
If your favorite kick focused character isn't from Tekken, I can't tell you how wrong you are. My favorite kick based character is Jean-Claude Van Damme, though, in real life. I mean, what was one of his 80s action vehicles? Wasn't it just called Kickboxer?
I have no idea.
No. Then you haven't watched enough Jean-Claude Van Damme movies.
Rob, how old do you think I am?
26.
Oh, thank you.
It was Kickboxer. Okay.
I'm 33.
Because I turned 33 last Sunday.
Hey, happy birthday.
Happy birthday to me. Thank you.
Oh, my servitor friends are up there.
Yeah, they just kind of hang out. Night Owl, we are children. We are the babies. And yet we feel so old. And yet in my soul, I am ancient.
Step aside. The navigator is coming.
Hey, Durburger. How you doing, buddy?
he also espouses our youth as the bad.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Oh, this is gonna be funny.
God Emperor, move through me.
What is your plan,
Be the
sir?
fire in my heart.
Shoot him in the back.
The most honorable course of action.
Oh, absolutely.
Doubt is for the weak.
Shoot them in the back when they're not looking. Just like John Wayne would have done.
I mean, she's completely exposed, but just absolutely wrecked them.
Giggity.
Oh,
When the stream just slowly becomes OnlyFans.
look, Ralphie isn't on stream, so we don't have to worry about anyone taking
Ralphie
their pants
learned
off.
Ralphie learned everything he knows by watching me, and I do mean watching. Yeah, wrap your little brains around that one.
Christ, man.
You'll never think the same again. Durburger, now you're the youngin'.
Never wavered in the face of adversity.
Digi turns the age of the answer to life.
Ah, happy birthday, Digi.
Not a problem for me.
Digi is gonna be the big 4-2. The big answer.
Yes, but what's the question?
69.
Well struck.
I thought it was how many roads...
How many roads does it take Abelard to get his sword inside somebody's pooper?
No, I can't rotate. Oh, because I'm not on fucking WASD.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you check your home row?
Don't you fucking home row me.
Now, doctor, have you checked to make sure your fingers are on the home row? I said, embodying your 4th grade teacher.
My 4th grade teacher didn't even fucking teach us didn't even teach us typing.
I started getting typing in like 3rd or 4th grade.
At your beck and
That's when they started
Yeah,
teaching
the
me
only
typing.
thing I remember about 4th grade was 9/11.
Yeah, that's when that happened. We're the same age, so that was the same time.
Nothing I can't do.
It was the worst of times. It was the worst of times. And then it became modern times, and the worst of times got worser.
No, I remember. I remember. I lived on an Air Force base at the time. My dad was
That
active
is
duty military.
awful. This
dad was
already started in the worst of ways.
My dad was active duty military.
Yeah.
And Jesus Christ.
The level of shit pan was through the roof.
Oh, absolutely. No, he was active duty, so we were living on base. And I went to a private school off base at the time. And the only thing that I remember
everyone, step aside.
is it happened during the church service that they forced us all to go to because it was a Catholic school.
Yeah, private Catholic school had church every Tuesday, and then you were expected to be there on Sundays as well.
Oh, no, no.
I remember.
younger grades, pre-K through 4, one day. 5 through 8, another day. Then all school on Friday, and then Sunday with the family.
Okay.
And I'm just like...
I mean, I went to a Catholic school.
Do I have to go to church?
I was too. I was like that. I was totally like that too. And I was at a Catholic school as well for like my first 4 years of elementary before my parents were like, this is dumb. And they decided to take me out of it. Because I learned very little. And then I went to the public school and learned much more. And now all the schools in my hometown
son of a fuck.
are garbage.
Why did you... Oh. Y'all are mean.
What happened?
They killed Abelard.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
He's not dead. He's just unconscious.
I know.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. Faith without deed. For you, my Emperor. I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Quite a few little fuckers up there.
Request approved. My vow is to serve.
Rail, I love how you put that earlier. Like the first half of your home row statement, Rail, sounds like a fucking 40k orc is saying it. Apply your thingy to the keyboard, nubbin. Put thingy on keyboard. Argenta seems like she does a lot of your heavy lifting, huh?
Faith without deeds is
Yep.
worthless.
Is she your favorite? Is she currently your favorite?
Yes.
I'll do it.
Oh, come on.
Oh, did he
Shitwaffles.
do the AOE dodge to a new square?
No, he just did the, he did the I didn't even fucking get hit dodge.
Okay. Oh, fingy is the technical term in the Mechanicus for a finger. Things that have been lost to time. I didn't know.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. Request approved.
I should have done that. Fuck me.
Durburger, it's true. I played an Admech army back in 8th edition. What edition are they on now?
Fuck you. That number.
Yeah, likely.
Well, what edition are they on? Your army's already out of date. That number.
Yeah. What did it... Finally, my army. It came in the mail. 3 years out of date. What?
I just watched a video on like the most expensive minis miniatures.
In the world, or just in
well,
Warhammer?
for 40K.
Okay, yeah.
And holy fuck.
Me? If you insist,
$150 for a Titan, and it's not even... You still have to buy the arms and legs for it?
That shit is like... I don't know what I'm supposed to do with money. Level money. That is... I have no boundaries, and I should scream.
Listen, that's not preach to the choir, but this is why I prefer BattleTech and proxy my magic cards.
Your little pieces of cardboard gold.
Easy. Nothing I can't do.
Cardboardium.
Suits my purposes.
I have a Blood Angels army and I have a Plague Marines army, and I will never have another army than those two. That's it. That's it for me. I'm done. And I don't know if there's rules for me to borrow Noise Marines from Slanesh, but that would be the only other chaos thing that I'd put in with my Plague Marines. Because Noise Marines are hilarious and I like them.
Naturally.
If you don't like Noise Marines, what are you even doing? Right? They're just the coolest hippity-hoppity boys. They shout at you and it liquefies your insides.
Ha! You died.
You're not a real Warhammer fan until you hate GW.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Digi sent in a new order, so more shitpost magic cards are on the way. Oh no.
Oh, yay!
I'll do it.
Shitpost cardboard. It is really just one step removed from toilet paper.
That's a shit way of putting it.
Hey, got him. I played Garden Space Wolves. Oh wow, okay. Back in 3rd and 4th. You have a Titan Legio and Gothic fleet for Battlefleet Gothic. That's dope. German, I give GW money for their video games, and that's about it anymore. I find everything else that I may need when I need it, which isn't often because I don't do things anymore. I am well outside the bounds of playing tabletop games on a normal basis these days. It's just not my job description anymore.
Damn!
Blopped in the mats.
And that missed.
Hackman plays Drukari. Or Drukari. Dark Elf Scum. Just out here coming into the game store in all leather.
I won't object to it. I'm done with this momentum.
Alrighty. Abelard has a broken arm. All things considered, that went well.
It's about time.
Did you? I mean, if the Emperor had a text-to-speech device, is a great shorthand way to learn most of the 40k lore you could ever want or need. Like, there's no reason to get it anywhere else. That's good enough.
I heard that actually had, like, some controversy or or
no controversy. The
or like
it
copyright shenanigans happened around it.
Yeah, so what happened was that it got so successful and popular as a fan thing, and GW couldn't control or own it, so they basically gave them a cease and desist. And they were
like the
hey,
OG, like the OG,
Dragon Ball Z
abridged series.
I
and
knew
shit.
where you were going. I knew. I'm like, he's gonna go to Dragon Ball Z abridged. Yeah, exactly like that. They had him take
Toei
it down.
Animation.
Yeah, they had him take it down.
No, not Toei Animation. Toei Animation, I think was cool with it. It was Funimation that fucked everything.
Yeah, it was like not the creator. It was like the publisher or something. Anyway, yeah. So the guy couldn't keep doing it. He was like, I'm afraid that I'll be sued for more money than I have. So I'm not going to keep doing this.
What?
Yes. Yes, you do have it now. Please, yes, do good. Melta Ultima's it's a Melta cannon. It's the heavy weapons version. And it is just chef's kiss. Oh, so the sexy.
Tech use. Force access. Oh no! Guess we're going to go into the alternate timeline. Rob, I did give Games Workshop some money, but I gave them money gave them money at a discount.
See? And that's an improvement. Like I said, I get hooked on their games.
It is the Inquisitor. It's the Inquisitor Greyfax mini. And
nice.
I saw it because I have the 40K magic decks. And I'm just like, oh, I think that would be really cool to have that and have it as like representation of the commander and blah blah blah. Oh,
and that was your gateway drug.
$30, and I'm just like, yeah, $30 for a joke is okay. We're the Legion. We're smart with our money.
Y'all funded a tattoo on my butt.
Wait,
remember?
Fucking what?
You all funded a tattoo on my butt.
Oh.
Lictor Imperialis drew it. And WBPL 76 money paid for it.
Oh my.
And that's why there's a tattoo of the BPL on my butt. The pics are there. You'd have to go back and look in the aux. Like this.
I mean,
this tattoo's there, guys.
I've got this.
If you missed it, then you didn't show up in time. No, it's on my left butt cheek, and then it goes over my lower back and like onto my hip. It's like 4x4.
Nice.
I gotta find it.
God, I forgot about that.
Yeah, Rail.
No. But the other face commanders are the Tyranids, the Swarmlord, the Necrons, the Silent King, and Chaos Marines or Chaos with Abaddon, whatever.
Abaddon, yeah.
And I'm just like, okay, Silent King mini, $180.
Yeah, there's no reason that it should be that expensive at all.
Okay. Swarmlord. Technically, I don't think there is an actual Swarmlord mini. There's like a Tyranid Prime or Overlord thing, which the Swarmlord is, which is like $80. And I'm just like, fuck. Abaddon. $60. I'm just like, I would just stick with Greyfax. I'm not getting into this hobby. I can't afford cigarettes, which I'm thankful for because of my magic addiction. I can't play anything else. I can't play anything else because of my.
I'm fortunate to not be addicted to any trading card games. Thank fuck.
Yay! I succeeded. Awaken.
I'm just looking for pictures of my butt on the internet.
What the fuck?
It's not the first time, and it won't be the
None shall
last.
stand in my way.
Where did I put the butt?
Pictures of Cocainium Rob's butt.
I know it was on our Instagram.
Acquisition is possible.
The
Excuse
Emperor
me.
favors me today.
Who bonked me?
Victory awaits.
Yeah, the Nundum. So these guys mentioned you can get the Nundum. It is a the Sororitas have like Gundam battle suits. And you can get one of those.
Pile of human remains carelessly tossed together amidst a suffocating stench toward gutted bodies once belonging to tech priests, but you can no longer spot even a glint of metal anywhere. All their implants are gone. The ravaged body makes the tiniest movement. Lips move ever so slightly. Approach him. Machine spirit, deliver me. The binaric requiem coming from Pax's vocal sounds sent Solomon grim punch. Mutilated face twists into a weak semblance of a smile. Who did this to you? My comrades. Machine spirit has the emphasized key to the maw of the eternal enemy. The holy magi succumb to heresy. The rest stripped of their true flesh to feed the heresy. Preserve us, deliver us.
Just some super heresy going on here.
Deliver me. 3 categorical requirements for assigning the status of martyr. I can attest that the 3 categorical requirements for assigning the status of martyr of the faith have been met. Opposition to the enemy, preservation of adherence to dogma, and a brutal death. Requesting the right to extract the subject's organic matter for it to be used in the creation of an honorable servo skull.
Yeah, Paragon Warsuit. That's what the Nundum's called. I gotta look up what that costs. And yes, this guy who's just like, I defied them, and now he's just laying there in a pile of like dying pain. He's like, everything hurts, but I did good, didn't I, Daddy Computer?
Pascal, he is a martyr. Take his head. What the fuck?
We are going to preserve him. Congratulations, this is your new herald.
The Sorozo designed to spread the glory and splendor of its mighty owner.
Literally, this thing just flies around you equip this, and it flies around your head, telling everyone how awesome you are. I shit you not.
That's like the baby.
It just delivered. Yeah, it is one of those. So if you already have like the Seraphim one, like little baby, this guy's just the replacement for that, if you wish. And you've ripped his face off so that he could forever be of service as a floating skull servitor.
Look,
a servo skull.
I was told he was I was told he was a martyr, so a martyr he will be.
I mean, he was going to be a martyr either way. You just expedited the process.
Look,
and made sure that he got what he wanted out of it. He's like, "Can I please be of service once more?" It's like, "You will be of service eternally. You are the servo skull. You are the servo skull for the men's latrine on deck 7 now. Hand out the towels and offer affirmations to the Emperor while people poop."
O Messiah, grant me the wisdom to perceive.
A Paragon Warsuit mini costs
Should have been accomplished easily.
$65
Doubt me.
for a 3-pack, I guess.
View the log. Nothing of interest. Activate the emergency bridge lowering protocol. Oh no, he's the bog roll holder.
Thank the Emperor for your daily poop.
So yeah, what happened with the Emperor has a text-to-speech device? Is that like
Oh yeah,
done
it's dead.
and over with, dead?
Yeah, it's dead. He was like, I can't do this anymore. I'm worried about litigation. He does other projects. Like he got big enough that he basically gets to do what he wants in a creative space. Like he kind of has a following now. I don't think it's his daily, but
Oh, I'm over here. Interesting. Okay.
Follow my lead.
But you were in studio chat while I was recounting the heresy that was that affronted me.
What affronted you?
From the No.
To the art of exploring.
Yeah, it wasn't just text to speech device that got
axed.
Yeah.
But no. Rogue Trader like shat the bed on my computer and
just now?
disappeared.
My Auspex has detected something.
Well then.
Like, you were there. Like, you talked with me about it.
Oh, you mean earlier?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, it started showing me an ad on Twitch right at that moment, and I was like, wait, what?
Jesus Christ, someone give this man pants.
I have pants. I am subscribed. It still plays ads.
Shall stand in my way.
Duty prevails.
Well, it sounds like you need better pants.
You know, Warhams was too risky. Basically, they wanted to do... So what it was they wanted to have their own, like... You know how Halo had its own, like, media hub, and Star Wars wants to have its own media hub, and all these places wanted to, like, have their own little media hubs, where they were the...
Hello,
it was the
boys.
only place... It was the only place that they wanted. They wanted to basically have like the 40K like Games Workshop animation YouTube channel, and they wanted everyone else who was like making stuff either to be on like in their pocket. So it was like either you work with us, or you don't work on this at all. You're done. So like they told people like you either come in, you either give us your IP or like give us what you made, give us your parody. And we take it over, and you like come do it with us or without us, or we just tell you we don't want this on the internet, go away, to force people to come watch our animated content. And that was it. It was all a power play to get people to go exactly where they wanted to view content, how they wanted it, and to control all of the fan-made content. It's the same principle as the Creation Club for like Skyrim and Elder Scrolls and all that Bethesda stuff.
That kind of sounds like the kind of shit that my good friend is dealing with WotC, and the new changeover to D&D 2024. It's shitty.
I refuse to look at
shitty.
anything D&D because I was like, I started playing in 5th edition, so all my D&D stuff is 5e, all my books are 5e, like all my D&D shit's 5e. And I refuse to pay them, do anything with them anymore because I'm like, I have a monster manual, I have a class like I have all the books and maps and resources. I'll
give me
never
a second.
need anything again.
My headphones are yelling at me.
Oh, somebody's got screaming headphones. Yeah, I didn't get into it when 3.5 was a thing, Storm. I just came to the party late, so I never learned 3.5, and people around me weren't doing anything.
Okay, there we go. My headphones are no longer yelling at me. No, the general consensus across the community is, if they would have just flat out made a D&D 6th
Lancer's
ed,
really cool.
people would be less upset about this, about all of these new rules. But because they want, but it's like because of Hasbro wants to wants to
Hasbro
use
wants all the money.
Hasbro wants to use established words, recognition and familiarity to fund like their long-term stuff. They don't want to radically redesign the system.
They're completely risk averse.
Also, it was part of how they acquired D&D Beyond. So,
all that shit is so awful though. Like, it's been such a failure.
Yeah, no. So it's like the fans are really, 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 really upset with how they've handled D&D 2024. And would have much rather just a new edition. Have you heard what they did to the orcs?
What'd they do to orcs?
In an effort to make them less racist.
Oh,
they're now Mexican.
Not this shit.
They're now Mexican.
Oh,
orcs
yeah,
are now
everybody
Mexican.
said that they were like some different group of minorities, right? They were like
an allegory for barbaric
because
an allegory for barbaric black people.
Yeah,
African primitive tribes, and I'm just like, Jesus Christ.
I'm like, whoa, I don't know if that's what anybody was thinking.
I mean, firstly, probably in like the original Gygax era, maybe, probably, but to just straight up be like, oh yeah, no, they're not black, they're Mexican.
Doesn't seem to make it better, does it?
Also, Dragonborns fly now. At 5th level,
fine.
Dragonborns fly.
Whatever.
It's like, oh yeah, Dragonborns, yeah, they're not dragons. They're actually like kind of like kobolds. They're like dragon adjacent. They're like descended from and like completely different. No, they're fucking dragons. What?
Instead of the orcs just being the evil species, they are now the roving Spaniard species.
No, they like farming and community and nature. And...
Yeah, do they parade baby orcs around for their quinceañera at 14 in a giant dress made of skulls of their enemies?
Look at some of the art. It's fucking wild.
I won't, because I'm going to pretend it doesn't exist, and I hate it.
I have to know that it exists because my friend is contractually obligated now to work with them.
Yeah, how so?
Because
is he a game shop guy or something?
Yeah, no, he writes he writes content for D&D. He writes homebrew stuff. If you've seen the Interstellar Mercs Inc. stuff going around, that uses dark matter. That's a book system that my friend made.
Okay. That's cool.
A sci-fi setting. Hold on.
That's pretty neat, guy. Each setting has its own species. Well, yeah, I don't play anything straight from the book personally. I don't play any. So I don't play anymore, guys. For the record, I don't play D&D anymore. I don't do any tabletop anymore. I don't have or make the time to be in games anywhere. So it's just like not a part of my life right now. I have a ton of my 5th E content. Like I have traps books and map makers and situation makers, like all kinds of shit. for like
Mr.
playing in person.
German. Mr. Welch is in the Legion.
Yeah, he knows.
Mr. Welch is in
German.
the Legion. I have met Mr. Welch. He's a very nice man.
Yeah, he is
so
a cool dude.
This is Dark Matter. That is a very thick book. It is the size of. It is about the size of the original 5th Ed DMG or something like that.
Yeah.
Complete setting, complete races.
It's a complete conversion.
Well, not conversion, addition. Like you can still play regular D&D classes and races in this.
Yeah, it's a setting converter though.
Yeah. But it's like where look at that fucking art.
I'm glad you found Mr. Welch from our channel.
Like,
That's really
look at
neat.
that art. Look at that art. That is good fucking art.
Yeah, and there's not enough space love in the D&D
but
area.
He wrote what he classified at the moment, like his top secret name for the project was the Better Player's Handbook.
The Better Player's Handbook.
Which he turned
improved
into,
in every way.
which he turned into Valda's Spire of Secrets. He created a Lich character.
Oh, he did a Valdo? Nice.
No, Valda.
Valda, okay.
He created a Lich character named Valda, who collects
Is there a
adventurers.
Valdo? And I'm like misremembering something.
Volo.
Okay, thank you. I was like, what am I confusing right now? Because I know I'm confusing something.
Volo is a man who thinks he records monsters and stories properly.
Yeah. No, because I
He's
had
an
his
idiot.
guide to everything.
Yeah, Volo's Guide to Monsters or something.
Yeah, that's a really good book, by the way. Like, that's a really good supplement.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. But Valda, he couldn't use what's his name, Vecna.
Yeah.
Because that's a proprietary IP and not in Creative Commons, so he had to create his own Lich.
Oh, jeez.
And came out with a bunch of new races, a bunch of new classes, a bunch of new subclasses and everything. And D&D and WotC was just like, hey, we want some of your stuff on D&D Beyond. And he and his girlfriend and the rest of his team have been working on converting it to D&D 2024, and he's just like, hey, yeah, most of my stuff is already done, blah, blah, blah. And they're just like, we want this fine-picked stuff. We want this fine-picked stuff that's not even your best stuff to be available on D&D Beyond. And he's just like, well, I guess, okay. And the reviews of that purchase on Facebook are just like, this is the worst purchase of D&D, this is the worst purchase, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't even have everything that's in the book, blah, blah, blah. And my friend is just like, guys, this is literally all that they asked for. I haven't done anything.
It'd be like asking for a Sword Coast Adventurers guidebook and then getting mad that it's just a setting conversion and doesn't do anything else. It's like, it's not what it's advertised to do. It's not what's in it. It's just like set dressing and like faction info and a few extra subclasses and like some optional playable rules. When they do that, they cut it down so much from what it should be.
It's like such a fine cherry-picked.
Your silence oozes dark.
It's such like a fine cherry-picked amount
too
stuff.
Too narrowly focused, it sounds like.
And it's just like, it's not even the best stuff from the fucking book.
Let alone tolerate xeno heresy in my orbit.
Well, that is indeed a shame.
But
also not
purity
surprising.
seals have been turned off. Data slates of sacred code shattered. Oh man. So it's just like he's rather upset about it, but it's just he is a businessman, and this is his business.
Oh, Valdo's
so,
a Soul Calibur character. Thank you.
So he needs to make business decisions. You know.
Well, yeah, you end up having to compromise a little bit, unfortunately, where it's like, well, do I put food on the table? If that's what you do, it's like, do I put food on the table, or do I demand that my art be the way that I want it?
I've read about this.
And it's like, well,
Alter to
man's gotta eat.
Zench. Ah, lovely.
That's not good. We don't like the Zinch. Zinch the bad.
Crucified body. Augments are removed.
What else is new?
He was alive during the
As it
process.
should be.
Dementa's Tech Priest tears himself from there to slate. The referee augment is missing. Lower half of his face is covered in deathly pale artificial flesh. Take note of the multiple flesh augments.
Today's hydration aid is
I heard your
limeade,
footsteps
by the way.
in the void. You are Vaughn. Oh, hail hydrate. Hail hydrate.
I did one myself, and I just commented because I'm slurping. But it's a good time for a Hell Hydrate.
You are Von
How about
Valancius,
some
are you
delicious
not?
limeade?
Initiating arrest procedure. This unit is using a fabricated identification that constitutes a grade 4 transgression. Identify
Grade
yourself.
4?
Yup.
Get out the mutilation tentacles.
Dementa's Hanuman. I believe it is familiar to you. The statement is false. This unit stands accused of identity theft. I am guilty of many things, but not the transgression you speak of. I have stolen nothing from you, my tech comment, unlike many others who have indeed robbed you. I am giving you a chance to explain why you're using the name of another. I have the right to bear the name. It is my humble inheritance, which I have received from Archmagos Amarant. Amarnot. To renounce it.
Amarnot. This is more of the Amarnot mystery.
Oh!
If you've been following that.
Christ, yeah, I remember that name.
It's
Blasphemy, you should...
Pascal's like master or whatever.
Yes, I remember. You should you continue these sacrilegious mentions of sacred litanies and heretical perversions of the blessed Amarnot's philosophy, you will be destroyed. You wish to sound outraged, but I sense your curiosity. I understand knowledge is intoxicating. This craving for new knowledge...
Oh, here's another water break. Hail Hydrate.
I already did. I am deciphering a great mystery, and my name became the start of the key. Analyzed the archives and found its place. Hanuman. Keep seeing the marker upon traces of great plot of deception created by Archmagos. No sound mind is capable of such twisted cunning, but my mind is no longer sane. It could no longer stay within the narrow confines of the norm. Oh, Jesus Christ. Each new discovery loosened the imperatives of obedience and granted even greater freedom. I avoided the traps of the maimed hunter who seeks to hide the truth. But words mean little. Do you want me to show you the truth? Hey, Pascal. Killing your former tech comrade? Technolingua, or very... no need for secrets. Let him understand. Following a voluntary surrender, I will be willing to commute the punishment from immediate destruction to arrest and isolation for the purposes of continuing an exhaustive interrogation. Does that not violate some protocol or other? Indeed, Techron does not violate the dogma of purity.
I had my mic up for a
Possible
minute.
familiarity with matters related to the blessed Amarnot justifies this violation. If you think it's best. Request denied, Tech Comrade. You'll have to pull what I know out of my head.
You'll die quickly.
Oh, yeah. Definitely didn't expect that to happen. No. Absolutely. No. Definitely didn't expect this to become a fight.
Were you expecting the Hahnemann connection again, though?
I'm being facetious and satirical.
I never knew where this was going, like, the whole time. So if you ever figure it out before, like, they kind of show it off, let me know, because I am curious if you, like, get there, you know what I mean? Because I did not in the whole. It's very, yeah, exactly. It's very convoluted, but it is really cool. Like, I didn't see it coming at all myself. I was like, what?
I am a navigator, not a servitor. If I may,
Alrighty.
Victory is imminent. I will do my duty. Indeed.
isn't this a job for the serfs?
Alrighty.
Yeah, it kept me guessing. Literally, I was till the end. I was like, "Where is this one gonna fucking go?" And I had no clue.
For the throne's glory. Let's see to it. Naturally. I'll put my psychic abilities to use.
Alrighty. Swipe! Jesus Christ.
I'll do it. As the Emperor
This was
commands,
also so.
I act.
Because I have been absent from
do it.
the streams lately, which planet is this that you're on? Like,
Kiva
which
Gamma.
number? Which
2
Which-
in the Von Valancius.
Thank you. I would say which
quest.
one of, or how far in are you rather, was how I was where I was trying to go with that. So you are still connecting to all the
the
lost
Protectorate, yes.
the colonies, yeah.
Guided by faith.
Eat fire, you pieces of shit.
Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. It feels good to be burn them out. It really does. I had made Argenta like my exclusive flamer person as well, so. And boy, is she good at it.
Okay, I've got 6 versatility. Every 4 stacks. So I get 2 stacks, and that brings me down 1.
It will be done. Reduced to
Ah, damn it.
target well struck. Victory is imminent.
Abelard is just like also a really good fighter as well.
He's such a good tank, and he can get such good stack bonuses because of like his tank skills and everything, and the synergies that can pop up with them. It's awesome. It is both awesome. Like for me, he was just totally overpowered. I could throw him into any situation and be like, lock this down, and he just could. And that was awesome. Like in my opinion, he was my favorite character for a good chunk of the game.
No, like Abelard and Argenta, I think like win me more fights.
All too easy.
They for sure will. They for sure will win you all the fucking fights.
Suits my purposes.
Power resides in the will of the righteous. As the Emperor commands, I act. Rejoice in battle!
Well, you're dead. Just like you wanted.
Running binaric override. Request approved.
Get out of the way.
Spiritual prognosis is favorable.
And down goes the heretic.
My vow is to serve. Running binaric override.
So what planet did you do first?
The corn planet.
The what?
The one, the Agra world.
Oh, nice,
Janus.
nice. You did the aggregate. Yeah. Did you get any characters there?
Yes, I got Jay. Not Jay. I got the Xeno.
Ah, okay. Good. Because you don't have to. You can just murderate.
I know.
I was wondering if you'd keep her or not. I was curious.
It's just it seemed an interesting thing to do.
I liked my decision in the long run. Also became one of my best characters as well as like a bounty hunting assassin. The single target damage and like reductions that she can impose.
Oh no, absolutely.
Amazing.
Like one turn dealing like 400 or like 200 damage right now. Like it's just hilarious.
Stupid amounts of damage.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
No, I loved that character. I still do. Definitely more. Definitely not as one-dimensional as it seems. I think it was pretty well written character as well, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, no, she seemed entirely.
And a good nod to several bits of lore that like a lot of people just won't put time and attention into, in my opinion.
I won't object.
That do deserve time and attention. Because I don't think there's enough good. I don't know. I like the Xeno exploration stuff. I think it's fun when you like force the Eldar to like play nice and everything, because the Eldar kind of suck. that's good when you get to see her humbled in a few ways, and kind of like you get to make some decisions that are of big import, and that's just nice. That's just nice, and I like it.
Oh yeah.
Marzipan, yeah. We shall see, Durburger. We shall see.
The data I am taking his neural cogitator. Data contained within it must be analyzed to supplement the catechism of maintenance and operation. Nothing is in.
Yes, the catechisms. All catechisms of
Pull a thing out
maintenance
of
and
sun.
operation.
What if it's contagious? Validates the risk.
Oh yeah, no,
Oh,
fucking
God.
Pascal does not play by the rules, and that is how you can see he like kind of ended up in an explorer fleet.
Just go
'Cause
away.
Yeah, basically, that's what explorer fleets are for. It's like if you're either really good or like a prophet and have like some crazy message to deliver, or like you're some crazy like techno savant who's like got his eyes on some new techno prize because techno everything. That's how we refer to everything. Just techno this, techno that. Fucking yeah, his mega heretic. Yeah. He may be. He's maybe just a little heretical sometimes. But that's okay, we still love him.
He's only slightly heretical.
Yeah, moderately heretical. It's modest heresy at best. But no, I mean, Pascal was one of my favorite characters too. I really like all the characters in the game, to be fair, but I really enjoyed Pascal as well. I think he's a lot of fun.
Oh no,
Heretic, yeah.
They're all super hilarious.
Techno breadsticks, please. He's a little heretical as a treat.
Just a little
on the side. Just a little bit of heresy.
Just a little heresy, you know.
A little bit of heresy.
For as a treat, because I've been such a good boy. Coridimus, thank you for your continued support.
Victory awaits.
Redemption gauntlets. Each of the wearer's melee attacks made against enemies.
Those are pretty. If those are what I remember they are, they went straight to. Fucking
Pascal.
It was either Pascal or fuck, I already the Stewart guy who does all the announcing.
Abelard?
Abelard, yeah, fuck, my brain.
I just gave him the +10 strength power grips.
Okay, nice. Oh, you got him dual wielding? Fun.
Yes. I gotta pee really quick.
I like that. You go pee. Have fun. Don't hurt yourself, and if you shake it more than 3 times, you're playing with yourself. Coradimus, hello. Oh, thank you for the sub. I'm sorry that I didn't call that a minute ago. You can skip the cutscene, Rail. You have that power. Kingdom Hearts 3 is what's worse, Kingdom Hearts 3 or like just any Kojima game? Like any Metal Gear or Death Stranding or something like that. What's worse?
Okay. No, Kingdom Hearts loves giving you cutscenes. Like, how many cutscenes? All the cutscenes.
There's billions and billions and billions of cutscenes. They're like, man,
But
look at all this
that
Disney
is
money that we've got to
so
go
good.
through.
That is so good for him, though, because I'm always gonna have Pascal in my team.
Yeah.
So everyone's gonna have an exploit. No one's necessarily gonna be under the effect of exposed weakness, though. But
Each of the wearer's melee attacks made against enemies under the effect of exposed weakness reduces the enemy's strength and agility. That's what they are. Okay. Yeah, I think I gave it to him just because I was using like circle, like a bunch of AoE attacks.
Until the start of the operative's next turn. Okay. Yes. So
Unless it has to be an operative. I don't remember.
It will... No. It will be good... until... it will be good. For like, boss and shit.
Good.
Compared to
That's what you want.
service, that was barely a challenge.
Oh! I'm up here now.
I have traveled.
Nothing
So,
matters
did
more.
you like take a... I looked away for a second. Did you like take a ladder or some
Yes.
shit? Yeah. Those athletics challenges and stuff, like...
Foreign geometry in the Manufactorum.
Follow my lead.
Alright, remove the obstacle.
An expected
Using athletics to do that and like open up new paths is really cool, but damn, I wish they would have animated it.
I know, right? And Abelard's doing all this with a broken arm.
Yeah, he's definitely not useless, even if he gets hurt.
I love how it just clips through them. Tech use. Filled with refuse. Okay.
It's about time.
Hello, goods.
Can't let the bads get the goods.
Manual valve, a sacred instrument for manually activating the good machines of the Omnissiah.
Yes, the good machines. They are holy and
Is
sacred.
that going to be a surprise tool that'll help us later?
I mean, in this game, like,
I won't
half the
tolerate
shit you
weakness.
find can be used as a surprise tool. It is one of those everything, all the random shit can usually be used. You just have to discover where.
Yeah.
Attention to detail is the key to success.
Ah! Argenta. Oh, hello, Chaos Marine.
Never doubt me.
After this fight seems probably a good
A new challenge for me?
time to, stop.
You're gonna cut it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Chaos Marine towers over the tech priest bowed heads like a dark cliff. Reciting a sermon slowly, almost chanting. From the mere sound of his deep low voice, you break into a cold sweat and your gorge rises. Listen, for my words reveal to you a path from the darkness unto the primordial truth, which has thrown open the gates for wayward souls seeking deliverance from the shroud of lies and torments of enslavement. Your minds have shed the bonds of the dogma that has guided you into the abyss. We now Except now the
What a
hope...
dramatic prick, right?
Yup, granted to you by the greatest of the word bearers. Sacrilege here on the soil of an imperial world. I knew our meeting on Rykad Minoris wouldn't be the last, but to run into this anathema here? Kiva Gamma did not merely succumb to heresy, Fidelto. Your world is in the clutches of the greatest evil known to the Imperium. Pascal gazes at his formal brethren. The new sphere signature of the defective units has been archived. In accordance with the sacred commands, I will tolerate no heresy and hereby sentence you to categorical disposal without remediation. Death to Chaos Spawn.
So do you know who the word bearers are?
One of the legions that followed Horus during the heresy.
Yeah, they're a traitor legion. Yes. Yes, indeedly.
They are not good people.
No, they are the big bads.
Well, one of the.
They're one of the bigger ones, to be honest.
So, what word did they bear
The
during
Emperor's
their
word.
time of being the good boys?
They bore the word of the Emperor, and they were like, Emperor is everything. Everyone must obey, and like basically they turned the Emperor, like they tried to make him a religion, and the Emperor was like, I don't like that, and they were like, well, we're gonna do it anyway, and he was like, all right, everybody gets flogged. We didn't exactly go like that, but that's the gist of it. They got embarrassed and they got upset about it, and therefore they went heresy. Because that's what you do, apparently. You're thinking World Eaters. Tired German. I think you're thinking World Eaters. They're the crazy Cornate ones because they had... basically their Primarch was like the worst, and he was bullied and had to be a gladiator from like being a child. He was like a baby that they turned into a gladiator, and then they shoved like nails in his brain to make him real crazy. And then he just like couldn't be an effective Primarch anymore, and the Emperor was like, this is fine!
I am a navigator.
Because the Emperor's actually a moron. And evil. The Emperor is just as bad as everybody else.
Is that heresy that I hear?
No, that's honesty, which is heresy. Yeah, Lorgar was obsessed with religion because he came from like a religious planet, and that was the Primarch for the Word Bearers. And he's like, no, the Emperor is God. And the Emperor's like, but I'm not God. And he's like, I don't understand. And he's like, there are no gods. And he's like, I don't understand. And he's like, okay, I'm going to have to kick your ass, son. The universe's best dad, for real. And then his son got super resentful and was like, fine, then I will find people who are worth me, like, worshipping. And that's when he fell to chaos. And it actually wasn't Horus who fell first. It was the Lorgar and his chaplain. Like, his chaplains of the Word Bearers fell to chaos first before anybody else, and then corrupted Lorgar, and Lorgar and his people are the ones who corrupted Horus.
I will do my duty.
So the Word Bearers actually started, they were the first evil. They started the heresy, basically. That's why they're the most hateable. They're also religious nutbags.
Indeed.
Like they're into chaos in the super duper creepy way.
Request approved. The scriptural prognosis is favorable. Request approved.
Excuse me.
You're excused.
got them hiccups. Yeah, he was so desperate for faith in a god that he fell to chaos because Big E was too anti-faith. These nuts are holy. Yeah, probably. That is the technical term, yes.
So what all do you have? You are absolutely fucked with all sorts of stuff. Devastating parameter. Ah. Eat shits.
My vow is to serve.
You are now on fire. You're on fire.
And they do just hate being on fire.
Chaos guides me.
On a scale of 1 to 10, you are fucked. Indeed.
Nothing I can't do.
Yeah, they're basically like, hey, we found out that there are really gods. Like, we just found God. Turns out God wants to kill everybody. But hey, that's what God is, so let the worship begin. That is exactly what happened.
Faith without deeds is worthless. I am his will made manifest. As the Emperor commands, I act. God Emperor, move through me. Be the one at my heart.
I think most of them don't. Most gods are like, no heavens for any of you. Something, something Dragon Age. Impetus for the series. People wanted to be closer to heaven. Then they went there. Then they ruined it. The end.
Oh, I could have... Oh, it's also her turn now. Yay!
I'll do it.
She's just doing all of the things.
As the Emperor
She will do
commands,
all the
I
work
act.
for you for a very long time. She's just real good at her job, and her job is setting people on fire.
Faith without deeds. You, my Emperor.
Fantastic work.
That is not the Emperor's will. As the Emperor commands, is why I was chosen.
Am I just gonna nuke this man? Am I going to destroy this man's entire career?
Oh, the first time I ever had a Chaos Marine pop up, I nuked him to death in a turn. I evaporated his soul. Like, he fucking died.
Like, he was at 350 HP, and now he's
Yeah.
at 20.
Yeah, no, he go the bye-bye real good.
He go the die.
Yeah, he went night. He went night dirt nap.
As the Emperor commands, you Emperor.
He went into the forever box.
The enemies
One
of the
forever
Emperor
box,
will be
please,
undone.
for the loser. For this nerd.
Let's see to it. For the throne's glory. Throne taking.
And he's dead.
Oh, Lord Lothair, thank you for the follow. We appreciate that. For our new folks, Cora Demas and Lord Lothair. I had to like double take. Come join us on the Discord. The Aux is on Discord. It is, you know, our public face, and we'd love to have you.
Absolutely. Come join us. We have lots of nonsense for you to enjoy.
I won't object to it.
This game does have a poor sense of balance, and I don't think I ever cared once. Because you're right, it absolutely does, but man, did I have fun with that.
Look, stacking up all of the shenanigans to just
every
one
buff you
turn
can imagine.
one turn kill a Chaos Space Marine is just fucking hilarious.
They go down hard,
If you insist, Lord Captain.
and it's beautiful.
Naturally. But of course, nothing stands against me.
They are also certainly not good at their job. And that's why Chaos loses, because Chaos
Is a
they're
bunch
just a
of
bunch of
losers.
wieners. Yeah, they're just a bunch of wieners.
I'm not accustomed
Dorks.
to being ordered around. Try to die with grace, at least.
Heavy is the tread of his faithful. Request approved.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. If I may.
Damn! Holy fuck. Is that what those exploits do? Damn boy, what those exploits do.
Lord Lothar out here just correctly embodying the spirit of really all of Chaos by throwing tentacles up on the screen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's about the gist of it.
That's some heresy right there, bud.
Victory is won.
And they're into it. There is no Chaos without the tentacle.
Wow. Look at that heretical bolter.
It's pretty fun. If you can use it, that one's fun. If you can't use it, well,
Guess it's
it's
getting
cool to
sold.
see it. Yeah, it's cool to see it.
Arch strategist, all bonuses. What the fuck is this for?
What?
This cape.
Because it's tiny, I have to like look in. Hang on. So all of your combat tactics abilities
Who has
get
combat tactics? Is
increased.
that the Grand Strategist?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the combat tactic, the bonuses from each of the areas you can place are increased per whatever it says.
Do you require an audience?
Oh, okay.
Oh my God, Rail, that's an awful. God damn it, that's an awful. Rail said when my mother-in-law passed, I was chosen as a pallbearer, and it was my chance to let her down one more time. She picked you on purpose for the joke. She gave you a pun calendar. Aw, just called your mother-in-law just cultivated your punniness. That's so sweet.
Alrighty. Let me save.
Love of listening to puns is hereditary. I mean, it's his mother-in-law, so
I better myself through my
like
service.
attracts like, I suppose. I'm gonna assume that Rael's wife is also a punisher. A punister.
I mean, probably through force.
Yeah, through forced interaction. Key your handset twice if you're under duress, lady.
Oh, shit. Okay. Load. Didn't mean to go there. Okay, so that's the culmination. We will explore the area that I didn't explore and confront the dude boy.
The big bad.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
The big bad will be there next time on The Ball Z.
Alrighty. So I am going to really quickly go here and delete these last couple of saves to guarantee that I have room for dinner. Cloud saves.
Oh yeah, clean that up so that you don't lose anything on accident.
Yes.
And create a backup. After your panic induction this morning.
Jesus Christ, fucking
You're
hell.
like, did I lose everything? Also,
My
Lord
God.
Lothair, we're very glad that you've joined us out of the lurk and into the fire. It is an extensive Discord for you to hang out in.
No, absolutely. Tex has a stream currently with Deputy. They are currently playing, I believe, Schedule 1. They are being drug kingpins.
Is that Mondays?
I believe so. We have lots of different people who stream here. I am Doctor Who's the Chef. Thus giving me the Doctor, who's playing. I play mainly RPGs. Mostly because that's just kind of the niche that I've started down. Fridays, thank you.
It's on Fridays now? Okay.
Used to be on Monday.
Yeah, we there's a schedule posted somewhere in here in Twitch.
I also
cook.
I have a cooking show.
He does. It's a good cooking show.
I like telling people I have a cooking show. I'm just a guy who likes cooking. So I don't know.
He does the good cooking even.
We have people who play all sorts of other games. That is super fucking loud. And all sorts of other games. Aiden plays like Castlevania. Rail coming up does Nintendo stuff.
He'll be doing Metroid Dread next, actually.
I did do an entire subathon cooking stream with a toaster. The toaster
Unholy toaster cooking was interesting.
The toaster is an entirely underutilized cooking implement.
I use an air fryer as I don't have a toaster anymore.
We have people who paint.
We do.
Both,
we have painting on Thursdays.
Both digitally. Stryker and Kirby both do digital painting.
Mm-hmm.
And we have people. We have the numeric workshop hosted by Parallax.
That is Parallax's show.
Yes, which turns into more of a shitpost podcast than it does anything painting related. But it's good fun. We also have our latest member. We have a new latest member, but like the latest like really cool stream that we have is Lady Red on Fridays. Talks about writing and RPGs and lore and settings and just whatever tickles her fancy. And we're writing a setting rule system thing during that collaboratively. It's a water planet called Shoal, populated by mer people who drive mechs. It's great. She's not streaming this week because her and Aiden are moving. But come check us out. We have a great time, and we love seeing new people. We're just a bunch of random fuckos on the internet doing random fucking things and having a great time. And now I'm super tired. And I was going to say, Rob, do you have any final words? Say goodbye, Rob. Goodbye, Rob. And I am going to get us out of here. So please, everybody, stay safe, stay sane, and remember to hail Cargonia.
Hold on. Land of stolen things, obey the quartermaster, unless he's a ling. Miners don't die today. Cargo techs push freight. Our enemies in disarray. All hail Cargonia.
Get back to work.